Did you know that one of Rome's most loyal client kings was actually African? His name was Juba II, a man born in North Africa who was taken to Rome as a child and ended up ruling an entire kingdom with the blessing of the Roman Empire. His life is a fascinating story of war, culture, love and legacy. Juba II was born around 50 BCE, the son of Juba I, the king of Numidia, but his early life was anything but royal. When his father was defeated by Julius Caesar during the civil wars, young Juba was taken to Rome, not as a slave, but as a political hostage. For many, this would have been the end of a royal legacy. But for Juba, it was only the beginning. In Rome, he received an elite education. He learned to speak Latin and Greek fluently, studied under Roman scholars, and became deeply embedded in Roman society. He was even granted Roman citizenship and adopted by Octavian, who would later become Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. In a twist of fate, the boy who had been captured became a true Roman aristocrat. But Rome hadn't forgotten Juba's royal blood. As a reward for his loyalty and service, Augustus gave him a kingdom to rule, Mauretania, a region covering parts of modern-day Algeria and Morocco. Juba became king, but he didn't rule alone. He was married to Cleopatra Selene, the daughter of Cleopatra II of Egypt and Mark Antony. Their marriage wasn't just romantic, it was political. A powerful alliance between Africa's most iconic royal bloodlines. Together, Juba and Cleopatra Selene transformed Mauretania into a thriving cultural and economic center. They introduced Roman architecture, roads and urban planning. Their capital, Caesarea, became a bustling city filled with public buildings, theatres and markets, blending Roman elegance with African spirit. But what made Juba II truly remarkable wasn't just his political power. He was also a man of learning, a scholar king. He wrote books on history, geography and natural science. His works may be lost today, but ancient authors often cited him. He documented parts of Arabia, Libya and even the Canary Islands. He sponsored voyages of exploration, brought back exotic plants and animals, and helped enrich Roman botanical and zoological knowledge. Under his rule, Mauretania was not just a client state, it was a bridge between civilizations. Juba embraced Roman customs, but remained deeply connected to his African roots. He ruled with wisdom, diplomacy, and a vision for a unified cultural identity. His reign is proof that Africa played an essential role in shaping the Roman world. Yet despite all he accomplished, Juba II is often forgotten in mainstream history. Perhaps it's because he didn't fully belong to one world or the other. African by birth, Roman by politics, and Berber by heritage. After his death, his son Ptolemy of Mauretania briefly ruled before the Romans fully annexed the kingdom, and with that, the legacy of Mauretania as an independent realm ended. But Juba's memory lives on. His coins, ruins, and historical mentions still tell the story of a man who turned exile into opportunity, who blended cultures instead of conquering them, and who left behind a kingdom that reflected the best of two worlds. If you enjoyed learning about Juba II and want to discover more stories of forgotten figures who shaped history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment with the name of a historical figure you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and remember, history is full of surprises.